In this video, I obtained and evolved the rest of the exclusive units for this update as well as the secret, so let's get into it. Hibano is the featured in the banner for this spring, and I don't have her yet, and I don't have Arc yet, and she is on the side. So hopefully we can get one of those. I did Time Chamber overnight, and while I was at work... Oh wait, who'd I get? I really want to get Kaguya, obviously, but the exclusive units are kind of just like a side bonus, you know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, I got Hibana. But now I'm just gonna keep summoning because I want to get Kaguya. I'll summon until I have 3,000 just so I can buy the other 2 Evo items for the exclusives I have. We got another Merlin, dang it. And I spent all my stuff. I ended up lying about not spending all of them and being able to save to buy the Evo items, but it's whatever. And I do have rerolls to use on Merlin and the new Hibana girl I got. I don't know which one's really good. I'm gonna spin on Merlin first just because she has the jugs, you know what I'm saying. See if we can just get some nice real quick. Don't really want to spend too many oh, okay, a Deadeye again. You know, she's 4 placement, so that actually might be her best trait. If it's not ethereal, that's her best trait. So yeah, we'll take Deadeye for sure. Okay, wow, my Deadeye luck is actually kind of crazy. Now we're spinning on Hibana. See what we can get here. Again, don't really know what I'm looking for. Maybe go down to like 75. If I get Blitz, I'll stop. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna stop it on Blitz because I want to save the rest of my rerolls for other people too. But now what is nice is that we have 100% buff for the portal, so we're gonna get stuff at a lot quicker of a rate. Hopefully, we can get... Oh, I can't have 2... Never mind. We're at 75% because you can't equip 2 of the same unit. Well, we still get 75% boost, so we definitely take that. Equip our Hibana, and then we can still equip our Vegeta. And then we're going to do some more portals. Hopefully get RIMURU. I heard he or she is really good. The slime anime or whatever it is. I don't really know anything about it, but I did hear she's really good. So we got to get her, and we also have to get Arc. So we're going to grind some more portals. Alright, so my friend actually got the secret portal on like his second portal, which is actually crazy. So we're gonna do that right now for RIMURU, and it is on Land of the Gods, so that's not good, but we'll see how it goes. I have a 5% chance to get it myself. I didn't get anything. Then I literally did a few rerolls trying to get a range trait on Alucard and got this. I was trying to roll for a fucking range trait, and on my 5th one I got a Deadeye, so I'll take it. Then we started grinding more portals, and this happened. Oh, I got the secret portal. That's weird how you get it. You like select it. What if I just didn't pick it? Alright, I bet. Where's the portal? Oh, there it is. Is it on the same map? Oh, no, it's not. It's on a different map every time. So I literally got this portal like 2 portals after my friend got his. That's actually crazy. Now I'm going to get the shiny one too. That's crazy. Alright, am I going to get shiny? No, I didn't get shiny. Got slime. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, y'all, I have 55,000 more of these flowers, and I gotta buy the Evo items for each unit because I have every unit now except for... Who is it? Except for... I'm gonna buy the fire flowers, and I'm gonna buy the mystic glasses. The mount, that's a mount, so I don't gotta buy that. And then I'll summon the rest of these in hopes of getting Kaguya. I don't have... The only exclusive unit that I don't have right now is actually Arc, so I'm gonna be waiting for an Arc banner. And then I will summon on that banner and hopefully get Kaguya too. I don't know. Kaguya is easily, in a way, by far the best unit in this update. And then to Evo the last units that I need more Shamrocks. Because the only Shamrock I pulled I used on Rudy. So you know what that means. Time to grind more portals. Alright guys, so I'm back from grinding portals and I really didn't do that many. The crazy part is I have 5 Shamrocks, and the weirdest thing about it is I got 2 Shamrocks from a single portal. In 2 different portals. Like, I'll put those screenshots on screen. I didn't know that was possible, which is crazy. But now I think we can evolve both our units, all of our units. So let's go here, and then we'll go to Marlin. What are we missing? Oh, we're missing the Sacred Treasure Orb. That's the one orb I haven't bought yet. So we'll go over to the event shop real quick and buy that. Yeah, so we can pretty much evo everything, which is kind of crazy. Alright, before we evo our Marlin, let's check out her stats real quick. We don't have actually like that. I'm gonna roll on this guy's stats first because he's the best. Oh, Z, nice. I didn't want to have to use too many. Okay, let's see if we have anything we can transfer over because that unit, the secret, is definitely the best out of all of these ones. So we're gonna prioritize his stats over the other ones. I see I have a shiny Rem and Ramen. I didn't even know that. That's interesting. Well, I actually don't have any stats to transfer over, so that really sucks. And I'm going to do the daily challenge real quick. Get some stat chips. All right, we're back from the challenge, and I only got like a few things from it. It was actually kind of sad. So hopefully, no, please, I need something good in the SBA, please, bro. I don't want to sit here forever just like not getting anything. Come on, gang. Oh, an S. Yes, we definitely take that. Maybe get some in the range now, but that one doesn't really matter too much to me, honestly. I don't care that much. Put slime in there, and then we'll put who do we roll that on? Not good guy? Was that who that was? Yeah, we rolled that on not good guy, so we'll transfer that over. Then I'm keeping the range as is for now because I really don't care. So what are we missing for slime? We're missing 30 of those essences, but we can craft those real quick. Nice, beautiful. And now we can evolve. Oh, no, we can't. Now what are we missing, dude? This is so annoying. Now we're missing 6 green essences. Yeah, we can definitely craft those. Just dismantle a bunch of purples because I have a bunch of them. And I have like infinite gold just because. Dismantle a rainbow too because you get a lot more of those than you do the other stuff, and they turn into a lot. So we can evolve slime into slime king, Z plus Z and A. There we go. He turns into an actual person now. That's great. Alright, beautiful. And we get some stat chips for evolving it. Sweet. What we can also do on slime king is actually reroll. Anything but monarch is actually good on this guy. So ethereal or deadeye is his best trait. Please do not give me monarch. If I would cry. Because his passive, the way it works is like you need multiple placements. So please. Oh, we got ethereal. That's actually probably his best trait. Oh my gosh, let's go. Oh my gosh, that makes me so happy. Let's go. Alright, that is beautiful. And then we can roll on Hibana. We have Blitz. Actually, no, we're not rolling on her. I heard she's bad, so I'm not gonna lie. We can roll on her stats, but okay. Actually, wait, yeah, we take that. Yeah, we take that. We're just gonna evolve that how it is, because you know she's not too crazy. And then if she is actually good, we can transfer more stats on her later down the line. Let's see what else we need to evolve her. We need some of those reds, and we can craft those. But we gotta dismantle some more rainbows. All right, let's dismantle some of these. Let's evolve our Marlin first, since we already have the stuff. Beautiful. We can always get better stats on her too. I really don't care that much. All right, and then almost finally, we still have to get Arc, but we just have to wait for an Arc banner. We can evolve this into that, and then craft those real quick. Then hopefully, yep, Hibana. Nice, it was SAS. So now the only character we are missing is Arc. So we have to wait for an Arc banner, and then once we get that, we're gonna have pretty much the update completed besides Kaguya and Mark from Invincible. Unfortunately, Rudy is in the banner right now. There's only been like one Arc banner this whole day, which is really surprising and sad. Alright, so Arc is finally in the banner. Like, it's literally been more than a day since there was an Arc banner that was not at nighttime. So we're at our exclusive pity, and we hope to get Arc. If we don't, that's gonna be really sad. Alright, nice, we got it. And then we're just going to some of the rest of these. Actually, wait, no. I'm gonna go buy some trade reels with these, because we still need Kaguya, but I don't know. I just want some trade reels so we can spin on Arc. Hopefully get a mythic trait. Hopefully we've gotten mythic traits on like every one of our units, which is kind of crazy. No monarchs, but a few of them, especially like slime, we didn't want a monarch, so we're actually doing pretty well right in this update. I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully, I think Arc is the best out of all the units, so if we could get something good on her, that would be the best. Oh, Solar. Solar's not really that good of a trait, but I'm gonna keep it because I want to save rerolls for when I get Kaguya, because I will be getting Kaguya.
Boy, if you don't get...
And then, I don't know why I'm running away. I can Evo her, hopefully. Let's see. Arc. We're at 47%. What are we missing? Oh, the green ones, and we only need one rainbow, so we're going to tear down a bunch of these rainbows and then turn them into blues and greens. Yep, beautiful. Now we can go to Arc. Where's that unit? Yes, here. Perfect. Then we can quick craft. Jeez, the rest of those. Now we have enough. Do we have any stat transfers or stat rerolls we can use? We do not. That is definitely unfortunate. But here's what I'm going to do. I don't think Hibana is any good, so I'm just going to transfer those over to Arc. Alright, so Arc, your stats will not be in vain. That's what I'm talking about right there. I think that might get rid of the Blitz too, but it's just a Blitz. I don't really care. So now we can go to Arc, and it's actually going to have good stats when I evolve it. It's going to ZSZ, and then it will gain 5 new moves, 1 new active, and a new passive. Beautiful. Now we have every unit from this update evolved except for Kaguya. That is insane. Let's go. Let's go ahead and max out. Well, we can't max it out, but we can sacrifice some exclusive to max out our Arc as well as our Hibana, and then we can go ahead and showcase them. Alright, we have equipped all of our units, and I'm not going to bother leveling Hibana up because, you know, it has no good stats on it right now anyways. And if I want to use it in the future, I can. I'll just level it up and stuff. But it's time to showcase all 5 of our new units from this update. I have been using Slime, and I can tell you that is definitely a really good unit. So let's head into the sandbox and check them out. First, we'll start off with, let's go Merlin. So she does 5k on place every 5.7 seconds, and you can only upgrade her 6 times, which is interesting. But her ability is really good for PvP. Inflict all enemies on the map with Nullify for 40 seconds, which is PvP only, and removes all current buffs from every opposing unit, which can only be used once. Passive Perfect Cube blocks 3 single status effects from being applied to this unit or any unit in a range of 40% of this unit's range. Then the cube is destroyed. Cube regenerates itself or charges after 40 seconds of inactivity. So she's a really good support for PvP, preventing your enemy from kind of doing a lot of everything. Then we'll go ahead and upgrade her. And she just does a circle AoE tag doing 20k every 7.6 seconds, and she is a how much placement? A 4 placement. So not bad. If you're really into PvP, definitely pick up Merlin. Definitely worth it. But if you're not playing PvP, I honestly wouldn't go for Merlin. Then we'll go with Hibana, who is a 3 placement. Keep in mind she has all these stats and is like level 1. So on placement, spawns a flaming Sakura tree behind this unit. The Sakura tree has a range equal to 20% of this unit's range. Any burn applied in this range to the Sakura tree is reapplied. So does a bit of burn, and then Scorch attacks apply burn 30% of this unit's damage over 8 seconds. When burning enemies enter the Sakura tree's range, they are applied with Scorch for 60 seconds, and Scorched enemies take 20% more from fire allies. So if you pair Hibana up with a bunch of other fire units, then you will be doing a lot of damage. So she's also kind of a support, not really too much damage into it. Again, Hibana just okay. If you want to pick her up, you can. If you have a good fire monarch to pair with her, do that for sure. But again, I wouldn't go for her. She's not necessary to play this game. Then we have Arc, who is the best of the exclusive units I have heard, doing 5k on placement. And let's remove chat here because there's a Bloodthirst up in the top left. I don't really know what that means, but let's check out the unit passives. Holy crap, that is a lot, but we don't get those till upgrade 10. On place, it gets Bloodthirst counter. On bleeding enemy entry or takedown, it gains 1 Bloodthirst stack. On hit, gains 1 Bloodthirst stock. And on hit, it applies bleed for 30% damage for 6 units. So we finally have another good bleed unit. That's good. Then let's go ahead and max it out so we can get the next passive. Becomes a Cone AoE. Ooh, I like that. I like Cone AoEs. And then let's check out the unit's passives. Type Earth. This unit can now transform using Bloodthirst stacks. During Type Earth form, 100% damage, 20% range, and spawns all previously killed enemies as summons with 30% of this unit's damage stat as health. Wow, that is kind of crazy. Use the Marble Phantasm ability to select one of the below elements. So then you can use the ability to choose one of these elements, and they do different things. So Arc is kind of doing a bit of everything, and it is a 3 placement, I believe. Yes. So definitely a good unit, honestly. Alright, we have got Arc to our max Bloodthirst, and we will use Type Earth. Ability activated Type Earth. Arc is now doing double damage with double range almost. It's had 78 range, which is crazy. And then you can see up here the Bloodthirst is going down, but she stays in this form as long as she keeps getting kills. And now we can choose an element. Let's choose Nature. Oh, so you can swap this as much as you want. That is definitely interesting. So you can do 1 attack for fire and then switch over to water so you can get that slow, and then you can switch over to nature to get that repulse. Definitely a really interesting unit. A lot of micromanaging to come with this unit, but definitely worth picking up for sure. And then finally, the best unit from this update besides Kaguya, of course, is Slime. On placement, Slime's damage isn't that crazy, but check this out. Every time you place a slime, it busts the other slimes by 30%, which caps at 120%. So actually getting Monarch on this unit would make it really bad because you're basically missing out on like half of the damage, I think. Something crazy. And then every time you upgrade Slime, it makes the upgrades of the other slimes cheaper by 3%. So each upgrade makes the next upgrade cheaper by 3%. And then once you get to the last slime, it's completely free to max out. So as you can see, for every currently placed copy of this unit that is placed, this unit gains 30% damage. Any buff applied to this unit is shared among all the placements. So they're basically all intertwined. Every upgrade this unit gains reduces the cost of the next upgrade of other players' own placements by this unit by 3%, as I just said. And then the active ability, Great Sage. Once Great Sage identifies an enemy, this unit deals 40% damage to that enemy. So you can use Great Sage and pick an enemy. Right now you can't really test it, but you can just pick it. You can see its stats, and then everything does more damage to it. Definitely the best unit from this update besides Kaguya. The DPS is honestly insane, and I have a theory on it, which I believe is the best trait if it's not Deadeye. So you definitely want to grind for Slime because she is so good. And that's actually all I got for today's update. I mean, I have evoed I think I've basically completed the spring update besides getting Mark and Conquest. And of course, I gotta get Kaguya, but I'll make a video about that once I get her. If you enjoyed, please subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Once we hit that, we're doing a Robux giveaway in my Discord, so be sure to join. Let me know what you want to see next, and thank you for watching.